you're not supposed to make fun of fat people. I understand, all right? I don't know why, though. Why? They're not a race. They're not a religion. It's totally curable. Eat an apple and go for a walk, you know? Why are you yelling at everybody else? The fuck are you giving me shit for? All right? You put the cookies in there. I didn't. How is this my problem? Jesus Christ, you ate your way in, you can walk your way out. All right?
Bill Burr has done it again. He's called out the insane, hypocritical woke culture and called them out. Bill has stated that although he himself is a leftist, the woke mob has twisted the narrative to such an extreme that everyone has had enough. Bill is showing how absurd each of these ideas is by showing how stupid their warped logic is right in their faces. But what has Bill said that is so scathing to the woke mob? What has their reaction been to this? Let's find out together. Bill is known for calling out people on their nonsense, and he is someone that just does not hold back when he does so. Watch him ridicule the liberal idea of canceling people and how absurd it has become.
As a kid, you know what it is? You just play catch with them. That's how you raise a kid. You play catch with them. You just talk about life. You distract them by throwing the ball. They don't even notice. You're filling their heads up with your theories. Right? You don't do it the old school way, the way your parents used to. Sit down across from you. You want to tell me about your day? Right? What's that, son? We're not going to church today. Fuck that. That's all a bunch of bullshit. God's everywhere, but I got to go down there to see him? Really? And he's mad at me down there and I owe you money? Go fuck yourself. It's not down, it's in here. They try to take it. It's in here. You do something good, you feel good. You do something bad, you feel bad, you know? Unless you're like a sociopath and you don't feel shit. Unless you got somebody duct taped upside down in your apartment, you know? And if you do something like that, I want you to feel like you can come to me, you know? Yeah, come to me, confess all of that. We'll go down to the precinct, we'll tell them everything. Yeah, I'm gonna turn you in. This isn't fucking Dexter. What are you, out of your mind? Let's have a little empathy.
Yeah, that's right. The left is canceling beyond into the afterlife now. That's how jobless they've become. Bill is absolutely right, though. Expecting people from the early 20th century to behave according to modern standards is insane. Society has undergone so much change within the last decade alone. It's like expecting rain to fall in the middle of the desert. But does the woke left understand this? Of course they don't. If you think the woke mob's expectations couldn't get any worse, you'd be wrong. Check out how Bill humiliates them for their horrible stance on abortion.
Pro-choice always made sense to me because I don't like people telling me what to do. And I always just like, it's your body. Who the am I to tell you what to do with your body? So that always made sense. All right? However, I still think you're killing a baby. Pro-choice people are like, well, it's not a life yet. It's not a baby yet. That's what they say, which may or may not be true. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But I'll tell you, my gut tells me that doesn't make sense. It's not a baby yet. That would be like if I was making a cake and I poured some batter in a pan and I put it in the oven and then 5 minutes later you came by and you grabbed the pan, you threw it across the floor and I went, what the fuck, you just ruined my birthday cake? And then you were like, well, that wasn't a cake yet. It's like, well, it would have been. If you didn't do what you just did, there would have been a cake in 50 minutes. Something happened to that cake, you cake murdering son of a bitch!
Oh, I'm pretty sure a few woke minds just shut down with this joke Bill said. Leftists have a hard time admitting the fact that they are in fact killing a baby in the womb because it's easier for them to say that they are removing an unwanted clump of cells rather than saying, I'm purposefully miscarrying my child. People can be pro-choice all they want. All they have to do is accept that it is in fact murder. Now let's watch Bill hilariously fact-check the woke mob on the wage gap.
I saw a woman a couple months back, professional soccer player, right? She goes on to ESPN or one of these sports channels, and she starts bitching, going like, I don't understand, how come female athletes don't make as much as male professional athletes? Right? And all of these men had to sit there and act like they didn't know what the answer was. They had to sit there like dumbfounded, like, oh, I don't know. Why is that? That is a conundrum. I have no idea. Literally, I'm sitting at home screaming at the TV because you don't sell any fucking tickets.
The woke mob keeps asking for things that are against their ideology, and even they don't recognize it. Women on the left want to be paid the same amount as men for bringing in a lesser amount of money just because it's fair. What they don't realize is that most men work a lot more hours and dedicate more time to their professional careers. While there are some women who do the same, it all depends on how much money you bring in for the organization you work for. Just look at the world of sports. Phenomenal women athletes like Iga Swiatek and Ronda Rousey are paid in the millions because they attract a very great number of people to their matches. And even though Bill is a leftist, he too agrees that the left has lost the plot.
Your Christian background is part of the show. Or at
Yes,
least
and
two
I wanted
episodes.
to talk to you about Jesus after this.
Well, the only reason why I bring it up is some people thought maybe you went a little too far. You know.
As far as what?
Well, they thought that maybe you were being disrespectful to the Christian religion.
Who did?
It really has gone too far. It's reached a point where men can't even defend themselves against any allegations, because doing so makes them sexist and misogynistic. Movements that began with good intentions, like the Me Too movement, had been completely taken over by radical leftists and converted into a man-hating, heat-seeking missile. The movement was completely weaponized and used to hammer men that the left deemed as problematic.
No, it's unreal. I'm really fucking annoyed how white women have the fucking balls to throw my white privilege in my face, you know? Sort of separate themselves from these white males with their white male privilege. It's like, bitch, you're sitting in the jacuzzi with me. The fuck are you talking about?
And this is exactly the problem. The left has brainwashed white women to hate white men for their white man privilege, while they literally enjoy the same privileges the people they persecute. White women on the left really need to understand that they are in the same boat as white men, and trying to attack them does nothing for them other than scuttle the boat they are both sitting in. Women on the left in general have gone so very off the deep end that they've circled right back around. Watch how Bill Burr destroys the left for its hypocritical take on transgender athletes.
Gender athletes, I don't fucking understand that, you know? That's a really new concept to me, that you can be a dude, right? Ranked 80th in the fucking world, you have your dick cut off, you put on a sports bra, and now you're the #1 tennis player in the world, just coming out there with your man shoulders. That doesn't seem fair. I'm hearing rumors like some of them are getting into that MMA. You can't have that shit. That is a dickless dude beating the shit out of a woman. Jesus Christ. He might as well hit her with his discarded dick like a flashlight. I understand it if, you want to switch around. I don't give a shit. But I'm a sports fan.
Bill is just spitting facts left, right, and center at this point. It's sad to see the state of sports in the United States nowadays because we have men who go from being the worst in their category to the best in the female category just because they claim that they feel female. The left has completely thrown all the work they did for feminism because they've just let any man in the world enter the world of women if they just say that they feel like one. The left has spat in the face of genuine female athletes and also compromised their safety by doing so. But the left is just so far out there that they are yet to realize how insane this entire ordeal is to the world. Watching Bill tear into these people had to be the most satisfying thing I've seen all week. The world needs more people who tell it like it is, the way he does. Let us know in the comment section what you think about what Bill said. If you've taken the time to comment, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel.